Hey everybody, welcome back to the Winter War 2015 Dota Store Peru. I'm Wolf Dota. We've got Soul Victory going up against Earthshakerino. Is game number 2, brought to you by LegionBattles.com. So, we've got the Lycan Troll bans from Earthshaker, Juggernaut picked up, as well as the Magnus this time. Chen and Silencer banned out by SoV. Doom and Witch Doctor, their 2 picks. Rubik banned out as well. And Soul Victory did take the first game. It was kind of back and forth, but in the end, their team fight just proved too much for Earthshakerino. So we'll see if that's what they're going to do this time, or if maybe Earthshakerino can take a game off them and bring it on back. But nonetheless, kind of hanging out here waiting.
Reserve time.
Looks like not a whole lot happening quite yet as far as the bans. I mean, what do you want to take out? Do you want to ban? Is the Meepo something you want to ban? Like, I feel like they didn't have that hard of a time dealing with it. You maybe want to ban somebody like, I mean, they've already got the Jugs. They probably won't go with the AM, but just you think about things like this. They're gonna ban out the SF, so probably a good pick. Vengeful Spirit and Lion, surprisingly untouched here. Victorinos. I mean, if Earthshaker get Venge, I think their lineup is very, very strong. Soul Victory, I don't think it does quite as much. So far, they don't have as much right-click as they Earthshakerinos do. But it's like, what do you get for these supports? I think whichever team can grab Lion, I think we'll be off to a pretty decent start. We saw it do a lot of work last time, but they weren't able to follow up. Scarth Mage did surprisingly well, though. Finished the game very well off. And I mean, it's little things like that that they're gonna go for the Omni Knight ban. A very interesting choice there. Warlock banned out as well. I mean, I'm not sure where these bans are coming from. Soul Victory, they're gonna grab some team fight in the Tide or Shikarinos. They can continue on this team fight trend if they want to. With their supports, they can pick up like a Sand King or Scarth Mage wouldn't be awful, I guess, but Sand King wouldn't be bad. Earthshaker's still around as well. I think Earthshaker was a pretty good hero last game. He did a lot of had a lot of good stuns and some good damage coming for him with the echoes as well. And
5 seconds.
I mean, we'll kind of have to see.
Reserve time.
But we'll what are they gonna grab here? Chicarinos, come on guys, you gotta pick something. I mean, what do they want to run here? I mean they just want their supports. They need the supports and a mid and an offlaner. So or offlaner or a safe laner, I guess potentially. But we'll have to see. There's their offlaner, so they grab the clock. Okay, so they got the three melee cores here. Timbersaw. And then mid Tidehunter. Or go mid Timbersaw or something, or mid Tidehunter up against the Magnus. It'll be fine. And just pick up a Timbersaw now. You'll wreck those melee heroes. Or Viper. Like, pick up a Viper. Do something along those lines. Like, I think that would be the choice. Ancient Apparition is going to be the pickup, so just another solid support. Cancels a lot of heals, and I like the pickup. Good, at least it can't be used against them now. So Soul Victory, they've got a very nice, lineup coming out. I was just reading something in a Skype message that popped up. Earthshakers, what are they? I still think Earthshaker would be okay for them. Honestly, I think the Timbersaw would have been a better pickup than the Clockwork here up against the Doom and a Tide. That is a lot of strength core coming out, so we'll see. I stand out still. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with just going for like the Lion or maybe a Dazzle too if they're a little worried about staying alive. That might not be bad actually. Get the Dazzle, get the Weave going, and you can keep people alive through the AA Ice Blast. So they are gonna go for it.
Radiance ban.
They do decide on the Dazzle, and what's gonna be their final pickup here? Final bans coming out here. Solo victory, what do they not
10
want to
seconds
deal
to
with?
go.
I think just banning out a strong support here would be fine. Like, get rid of the Venge of the Lion.
5
Maybe the
seconds.
Venge, just 'cause of the minus armor potential. But we'll have to see.
Reserve time.
I don't think, like, there's no other cores that they're gonna pick up. They've already shown their lanes. You already know what they're doing. They're just gonna grab something else to go with the Jug, and I think Lion or Dazzle would be too much to handle there. But we'll know shortly. They're gonna ban out the Sky, so they do ban out a support, but
Dyer's ban.
not the one I was thinking of. Now, Earthshakerino's, what do they want to get rid of? Probably a mid laner of some sort, somebody that can really harass the Magnus. Death Prophet would be shitty to deal with here. I think Death Prophet would be a
10
good
seconds
ban,
to go.
or maybe not sure, not sold on the Razor.
5
Death Prophet or
seconds.
Viper, I think, would be the things to do. We're gonna go for the Axe ban though.
Radiant's pick.
What? Either way. Moving on from that, now it's gonna be see what they want to go for.
10 seconds to go.
I still think
5
Death Prophet or
seconds.
Viper would be the picks here. Strong mid laners, maybe. I don't think OD would do very great.
Reserve time.
Um,
10
Storm
seconds
Spirit, I
to go.
mean, if you're ahead, it's fine, but there's a lot of lockdown for him if he's
5
even on
seconds.
par. It'd be kind of tough to deal with. I'm gonna go for the Quap. So a lot of burst damage, decent burst through the Juggernaut spin as well, and big team fight hero. So not a bad thing. I think that's more along the lines, a little more mobile than the Death Prophet. Doesn't push towers quite as well, but fights a little better. Disruptor's gonna be the final pickup though, so they get an area silence, and nicely done there. And we're gonna be moving into the game. And I'm waiting for everybody to load up.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Come on, guys. Pick up your heroes. There we go. Looks like they got him. We're going to be moving in game. And the pause comes out as well. What the fuck? I'm salty. PJ Salt all over the place. I don't remember who MF256 is. I've seen you before. I just don't remember. I don't remember who you are. So we can run through the Radiant lineup. We're gonna have Light playing the Witch Doctor, Clouds playing the AA, Playson's gonna be on the Tide, Smock's gonna be on the Queen of Pain, and MMA is gonna be on the Doombringer. For the Dire, let's just see what's up. Guys. I mean, like, what are they doing? You picked your heroes. You should know what you're gonna be playing. It's not gonna take this long to theory craft. I don't know what they're hoping to get from the stream. If that's in fact what they're trying to do, I'm just gonna. Ooh. Oh, Witch Doctor is no DC, so now we're paused because of that, but either way. I'm not. Oh, he's back, so real quick there. I don't understand Spanish. This is a little tough, but some more pings come on. Looks like somebody's having trouble connecting. Sure, everything will be okay in a moment here. Tide wants to gank their tier 3s. That's funny. DJ Salt indeed. Looks like everybody's back loaded in and we should be good to go. The dire time we've got Pharaoh is back. Zerf playing the Juggernaut. Sorry, Pharaoh is on the Juggernaut. Zerf is playing the Disruptor. Magnus is going to be handled by Camp. Zlunt is going to be on the Dazzle, and Ovs is going to be on the Clockwork. And we should be underway shortly. Come on.
All right, carry on.
Looks like these guys gonna just be nothing too exciting coming up from them yet. That said, lots of smokes picked up. I think that was just two. It was. They're gonna go aggressive again. So Dazzle picking one up himself, though. I think Disrupt. Who else grabbed one? I thought I saw three. I did not, but we might see them pop the smokes maybe once they're kind of in this area here. I would imagine a little bit earlier. Like, and nope. Still hanging out. We're just kind of waiting. Tide actually went the wrong way, so he's just not gonna get smoked. Oh well. Maybe Tide bait or something like that. They're gonna split up, so unfortunately a little bit uncoordinated here. Tide gonna kind of show. This is pretty risky. Side note though, he does have baller items. Cool, and Juggernaut's gonna spot him out. That said, Coconut's gonna go through. It does connect. They get the chilling touch, but no follow-up stun. No follow-up slow as well. Queen wasn't there with a dagger. It needed that movement speed slow, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Now they're just gonna chip away. They did force some regen to be used here, so that's not terrible. But unfortunately, it's kind of just a waste of time. Clock's gonna get an easy rune bottom, get a nice ward down here. Spots out very nice vision in those two directions.
And
Then also sees the rune, blocks the camp. So nice multi-purpose ward. Swap, denied a bounty rune. That's so weird. Anyways, Smok playing incredibly cocky. Apparently, he don't care, and he's thinking he's gonna have a pretty easy time. So we'll see if he's gonna be all right here in Midland. Camp, I think I favor the Quap in that she can spam with dagger and a couple right clicks as well, but we'll see if that's what she wants to do. So far, just kind of auto attacking the wave. Tide should be okay. He's got anchor smash as well. Disruptor doesn't harass that hard. Once he's gone to a point, 2 points in crack until he's gonna be okay. Definitely gonna get trapped up in here. He's gotta be careful. They're gonna Blade Fury as well. They're doing a way more damage to him than they thought. He's gonna be able to get out of the Blade Fury and walk away. And now Pharaoh taking a lot of tower damage. Unfortunately, Dazzle just wasn't quite there. Didn't get the auto attacks needed off, and able to survive. Tide Hunter, you know, just barely. He's gonna use all his tangos to heal up. He should probably just walk back to base and TP out, but doesn't look like that's what he's gonna do. Instead, he's gonna almost get caught by another disruption, but looks like that's gonna be the case. Clockwork probably gonna get zoned out here by the Ancient Apparition. Very strong at doing that, and should be all right. Can I continue throwing out CS there? This courier. I think that's the Techie's courier. Either way. Bop leading the CS chart 9-0 right now. Next up is the Juggernaut 5-3 up in the top lane. Then it's the Clockwork and the Magnus to follow. So Dire doing fairly well, but Quap overall is the #1 Doom will start to catch up now as he's got some creeps into the tower for him to snag. And looks like he's gonna do just that. So quickly, Doom is back up there. Oh, a hero to Cogs. He's gonna go for the AA. This might be your first blood. It is. Nicely played by the Clock, able to snag that kill and kind of move on from there. So this Clockwork's having a great time in the offlane. Getting a lot of farm as well as experience. Doing way better than the Tide, who's only level 1 still. This Clockwork is level 3. And he'll probably get level 5 from this. Quap does drop solo to the Magnus, though. Oh, man. The double damage rune is real, and maybe kicking himself for denying that bounty rune. I'm not sure what that was. It was very strange. And really not too sure about it. I don't know. So, either way, Clock, he's gonna grab a bottle. Be good to go with that. Mag, DD rune still in tow. I continue just to farm away. And it's gonna be okay. They're gonna not doing a whole lot as far as CS goes. He's second on the chart though. He's 15 and 12. Where the hell did this Witch Doctor die? Clockwork, what are you doing down here that's letting you get all these kills? Teach me to play. Oh, Quap's now gonna rotate through. This should be a dead work. And a couple more ticks from. Oh, he's gonna pop a salve, gets canceled instantly. Unfortunately, timing that wrong, and he's just gonna drop down. If he had timed the salve a little bit different, it would have been a little better because there's such a long time between when the daggers proc. But unfortunately, he popped it right, and then one popped instantly. He only had it on for about a quarter second. If he had it on for the full 3 seconds right after he took the damage, he might have been able to run away, but I don't know. Ooh, either way, they're going to get a disruption off. No, they do have a glimpse level 1. Doesn't look like they want to go for it. They might have been able to get that kill, but not going to bother. Juggernaut is going for the 1-1-1 build. We'll see if he goes for stats or maxes Blade Fury afterwards, or what kind of a build he wants. Quap going for this bottom rune. Going to blink for it. Coconut's going to fly through, but it's not going to do a whole lot as nothing to bounce to. Doom in the bottom lane has 1,300 gold at 4 minutes. Looking for that Midas, I assume. Clockwork, he's got 300 gold in the bank as well, so he's just having a great game so far. 2 kills, 2 solo kills to name. He does have the 1 death, but I mean, hey, not a bad thing at all. And Ancient Apparition with an Invis rune might look to go here. They're going to look to go. They need the slow. There it is. The skewer back, though. Coconut's going to fly through. That's going to bounce. No, it's not. Doesn't come through. Mag still alive. He's going to drop the frozen touch. Doing too much damage. And Quap going to rotate through and get that bottom rune. They get a kill, return kill on the Magnus, but it was a fairly big rotation. Now it's Doom who looks like he's going to pay for it. They need one more tick. Oh, they don't get it. Oh, man. Now Quap's looking for a kill on the Clockwork. I don't think he's able to get this, though. Not going to be enough. Doom going to get healed up as well. So nice job there. Staying alive for now. And should be good to go. Either way. Just gonna kind of keep it on. Clockwork, he's got a chainmail, so probably going for an early blade mail. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Quap getting skewered onto again. There is a fissure as well. Not gonna go for it. They're just choosing to right click away. And we'll look to see where they want to go. This Tide, he's kind of caught up a little bit there. Level 4 now, so still staying alive. Hasn't died yet at all, but not gotten a whole lot. Clock's gotten quite a bit more out of this lane. That said, he's kind of in the thick of it right now. Dazzle's there to help him out, but he's going to be okay. Now it's Quap rotating in again, but this is going to get spotted, and they ping it out instantly. Quap blinks the wrong... actually blinks towards the Magnus. Magnus is there. He's got RP. Actually, really nice skewer. Throws out the RP as well. Going to throw it out. Clockwork does not have a hook shot. He's not level 6. Quap gonna throw out the ulti, but gonna drop in the end. Not able to finish anyone off. Didn't have the scream up. Now Clockwork, he's got a hasten. This is a dead Witch Doctor. Gonna get brought down by the Clock. Just gotta run at him. Easy kills there. Throws out a flare. Just trying to spot everybody out, but no one to be seen. Doom. Ooh. Pushing this up very hard. He does have the Swiftness aura, but now it's a Clockwork rotating on from behind with a haste still. He's gonna pop the battery assault and the cogs, and he's got a hookshot to follow up with as well. This is an easy kill on the Doombringer. And that is just not a smart play. When you see somebody get picked up in your woods like that and you know you're alone, then don't go up the lane. Not a good call. I'm sorry. That's a little bit of a flame there, but that was just the wrong choice. Magnus gonna go for his skewer in the mid lane. One more right click, there it is, and he should be able to get away. Yeah, not gonna proc the cold feet. And he's had a fantastic early game. He's got 1600 gold, can go for that blink dagger wherever he wants. And now up in the top lane, Juggernaut gonna has a Mask of Madness. Tide's got to be careful. Maybe not. We'll see. I still think this Tide, once his creeps are dead, he might get gone on here. Juggernaut can pop the mom, and once he's level 6, do a lot of physical damage there. Tide does not have a lot of armor. Actually, 4 is not bad, but still, it's very tough for him.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
And Clockwork here still has that hook shot up. Gonna get the bottle refilled by the mag as well. And now look to go. They're gonna smoke up. Blair's gonna come out. It connects onto the Doom. Where's the hook shot though? Not throwing it just yet. Said they're gonna wait a little bit. Oh, it goes wide. He pops the battery cell. He's gonna run at him though. It's gonna connect as well. Doom's trying to get off Doom, but he can't. There it is. Now he does. Cog's already on him though. And he's gonna drop down. Doom, unfortunately, wasted. No help there. No rotations from the supports. Except onto the Disruptor, who's probably going to go down. The Maledict would have ticked down, but the auto attacks got there. Bob picks up an Invis Rune. And look to go. There with a Flare, but no ulti up just yet. Well, quick puts down the defensive cogs. Gonna back away. Now it's just Tide and Jug. Juggernaut doesn't have mana, though. If he had full mana, this would be something he could go on, I think. But unfortunately, he does not. And he didn't opt for the stats build. Instead, he got 2 more points in Blade Dance. Kind of an interesting choice there. But nonetheless, mid lane, we're going to see Quamp bring down the Magnus. Maybe look for the Disruptor. Nope, not going to go for it. No bottle charges and no rune up for quite a while. Well, there's a bounty top, but not going to be able to make it up there. Doom has that Midas. Picked it up at a pretty good time. Considering he died twice. And I mean, Doom farms well no matter what. Also got a casual point in level death. I don't think that's too bad. But we'll see if they're able to go for it. He's got a Devour up. Unfortunately, the Alpha Wolf camp cleaned up. Normally, that's my favorite. But maybe once the attack sheet. Oh, he's got another wolf over there as he wants it. Juggernaut wants to go the Tide, but unfortunately just doesn't have the mana. Oh, that's a long-range glimpse, but no mana for the Omni Slash. I mean, that's very unfortunate. He's going to pop the Blade Fury. Coconut's going to continue bouncing through. And hookshot's there as well. Nicely done. He connects onto 2. Maledict comes out as well. Is this going to be enough? It isn't. And Quamp shows up as well, but that was a full 5-man rotation. They get 2. And now they can look for this tower. Tide does have Ravage when he respawns. But looks like they're just going to trade towers. The Radiant Glyph comes out. Bottom. They're going to keep looking to push. Clockwork's pushing very far behind the tower. Just going to pop the Berry Salt and tank the Creep Wave. Shouldn't be an issue. And it should be a downed tier 1 in favor of the Radiant. Clockwork. I'm just wandering around, not going to find anybody here. But our power last hit's going to go to the Mag, who should have his Blink Dagger. He does. He's got it at 10 minutes now. Very nice timing from him. He's 3-2 and 3, so been involved in a lot of kills so far. Both the ganked and the ganky. But, or sorry, the ganked and the ganker. Like Clockwork, 6 and 1. 6-1 and 2 on this guy already. It's at 10 minutes in. If he keeps this up, he's going to have a fantastic performance on this Clockwork, and I expect that he will. He's got the Blade Mail and the boots. Oh, that hook, though! Very nicely done. Very long range as well. Pops the Blade Mail as well. Doesn't have enough for the cogs afterwards, but fortunately, hard target to bring down. No, Clock's not going to be able to get that kill. Bottle is coming out, though, so we'll see if he wants to return. This ancient person's got to be a little bit careful here. Magnus now with the Blink Skewer can kind of just snatch people away. We'll see if that's what he wants to do. Gonna go for the Skewer. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect. And now ancient person's just kiting away. Oh, could have got that kill, but he didn't want to RP for it. Which, I mean, I can understand that. That's kind of a risky play, but Juggernaut still hasn't used his Omni Slash yet. He's got enough mana for it finally, but he's got a very small mana pool, so I have to be pretty careful here. Doom could be a pretty easy target for him, only with that 1 armor. It's gonna take a lot of damage from the Juggernaut. Gonna take at least 600 damage from the jump plus auto attack. So Doom, gotta be very careful here. Bring him down from full health. I imagine. And if Juggernaut gets a crit in there, boy. Doesn't look like that's going to be the worry. Witch Doctor chewing through the trees. Kind of an interesting choice here. Oh, we go 1-for-1 kind of here. Disruptor and the Co-op trading for each other. I'm not sure how that works, but either way, Clockwork's now looking for the Tide. Gonna pop the Battery Assault and the Cogs. Ancient Apparition's there, though. Magnus is in the area as well. If he wants to go, Magnus is gonna go for the Skewer. Nicely done. He gets it back. The Ravage is popped, though. Anchor Smash follow-up as well. Where is the Shockwave? RP is there. Unfortunately, it only connects on one. He's trying to bottle up, but he's gonna go down. He drops to the tower. Clockwork goes for the Mana Burn, gets it, but I don't think that's really going to be enough. Doom now has a Blink Dagger, and Clockwork goes out the Flare. Going to connect only on the AA, who's very low, but there's just no way to finish him off. And I think Magnus, if he'd just gone for the Skewer, it might have been enough to bring down the Tide at the time. Flop's going to find an easy kill onto the Clockwork, though. And, yeah, just TP out. Too easy. Doom on the bottom lane, just still farming away. He's got some decent gold per minute. Like, if we look at that worth chart, he's right up there. Juggernaut farming fairly well for himself. He does have a kill and a death to his name. That was an awkward blink, though. And he's going to be brought down because of this. That's the Omni Slash it was. I think he only got 2 bounces on the Doom, but it doesn't look like it mattered. He's going to drop one more swing. Actually, killed by the creeps. Split amongst assist. And his Midas is off cooldown. That's got to hurt. Insult to injury there. Has not used that. Bob's gonna go in the Magnus mid. Does not have her ulti, but with some decent chip. Witch Doctor kind of hanging out here. He needs to get level 6, but hasn't quite farmed up enough for it. Tide working towards that Blink Dagger quite a ways off still. Magnus has had his for a while. Done some okay stuff with it. The Ice Blast is gonna connect on them, but not sure if that's gonna be enough to really do anything about. Dazzle's going for the urn, but still quite a ways off. They do smoke up, and they know that the Doom's there. But they do now. They can bring him down very quickly. There's this. Oh, very nicely done, and this is going to be an easy kill. Doom, unfortunately, gets stopped up by the creeps as well as the Static Field Kinetic Storm. And nicely done. Kinetic Field Static Storm. Sorry. Oh, another A blast not going to connect though. Up in the top lane, it's Tide who's in a lot of trouble. He's getting taken for a ride. Magnus throws out the Skewer, needs a couple more auto attacks. Not gonna find him. That's what he does, blink in there, and then Dazzle getting the kill with the weave. Bottom lane, they bring down the Juggernaut. Now they're looking for the Disruptor. He's gonna be. Oh, he took too much Maledict damage. Easy kill there. Clockwork throws out a hook. Unfortunately, it misses. Maybe now wants to turn around. Maybe not. Pops the Battery Assault and just gonna run at him. Blade Mail as well. Oh, Ancient Apparition, unfortunately, might be in a little bit of trouble here. We'll see if Clockwork can get in range. Battery Assault's cooling down. Magnus blinks in, gets the Skewer off. Oh, the last tick from Battery Assault. Too much light. He gets it cancelled. Skewer across from the Magnus. And now Light might be in a little bit of trouble. Battery Assault's going to be cooling down. Pops it anyway. And easy kill coming out in their favor. So they get, I want to say 3. Did Doom make it or did he die? I think Doom died. Oh, it looks like only showing the 2. Doom. Rip. Cancel TP. So, pretty tough there. What is this Doombringer doing? Apparition throws out an Ice Blast. I didn't see if that connected on anybody. It did connect on the Dazzle. And yeah, we'll look to see. I mean, what's this Doom doing? He's got his Blink Dagger, but I haven't seen him go for any sort of initiation. He went for the Midas first, but I mean, if you're just gonna play AFK and try and farm up, even because you're behind, don't go for things like a Midas, or sorry, for the Blink Dagger. Oh, Juggernaut running forward. He's got Omni. Can't find anyone. He actually really wants his creeps to be die so he can get level 2 Omni Slash. We can get level 2 Omni Slash. We can get level 2. There it is. Now he can do a lot of work with this. But twice the time to attack, and I think now even like Doom has to be worried from full health. Still no armor. The Clockwork's gonna go for the Cogs. Nicely done. Connects on the Tide. Tide might be in a lot of trouble here. Gonna try and get the Ravage off. He does get it off. It does connect on 2, but it's not gonna matter. Witch Doctor's there. Pops the ulti as well. Nicely done. There's some decent damage. Magnus is gonna RP. There's the Shallow Grave onto the Juggernaut, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Dazzle, keep your Juggernaut alive. The Maledict, it's not gonna be enough. You just gotta keep spamming out that heal. Gonna keep him going. On the backside, though, they do clean up another one, and it looks like Earthshakerino, they might be going away with this game. They're gonna quickly heal up in the jungle, and they can take down that mid tower. Clockwork cutting the wave, nicely done there. He's 7-2-6 still. Very impressive score coming up for them. And I mean, you take a look at the net worth. Juggernaut's quite a ways ahead. Quap's not too bad. Almost has that Orchid, but then it's the Clockwork. The Doom and the Mag are pretty much even, and Mag's been rotating around and just fighting. Doom has died 5 times and has a Midas. It's like, normally you think Doom way more farm than anybody, especially once he's had a Midas for so long, but just not the case. Juggernaut did not use Omni Slash though, so still has it up if he needs to use it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they went in Roche soon. Magnus, does he have power yet? He does have a point in power now. So give that extra damage to the Juggernaut also. Very handy there for that reason as well. It's clearing out creep waves. AA Blast is going to come. That's going to connect on the Mag. Nicely done. Witch Doctor's there. Throws out the Coconut. The Maledict. Going to drop the do-to-dos as well. But not sure if that's going to be enough. Mag, I think, might... depends. Looks like he's going to be alright. Maledict not going to be enough. Beautiful skewer, though. And very... like, perfectly on point. Goes right through the poor Witch Doctor and brings him down. Now it's the Quap illusion that's taking all the damage. And the hate, as his bottom tower is going to get pressured. Quap's got to be pretty careful, though. Doesn't want to get spotted out here. Shockwave going to come through. And Ancient Apparition dies to that Clockwork. This guy's just a man. Finding solo kills everywhere. Nicely done. And it's solo victory. They just don't seem quite as put together this game as they did last time. Or maybe it's Earthshakerino. They feel they're looking a lot better. Clockwork's actually going to go aggressive onto the tide. Pops battery cell. He's not faster, though. Not going to be able to chase him down. Well, he was a little bit faster, but not enough. Now it's the Co-op in a little bit of trouble here. Going to have to back away. Magnus still has RP. Doom. Ooh, boy. He's going to be okay. Juggernaut's not there, though, so they don't have as much damage as they might have. They're just going to back off. And Clockwork, Rocket Flare Max, Battery Assault Max, Colleagues. He's got his Force Staff now as well, so a lot more mobile. Certainly help him out quite a bit. I like this board here. That's a good board to put down. Because it provides a lot of vision to the Dire. So anytime they want to roam through the jungle and stuff, it just shows all the avenues towards the mid lane and kind of down into the this area of the map. I gotta figure out how to get rid of that triangle bug on the mini map. Oh, there's the static storm. It connected. The Quap goes down off to the side. Nicely played there. I mean, so they use 2 ultis, but short cooldowns. I mean, Disruptors is only 90 seconds, 70 at level 16. It's, right now, it's a pretty short cooldown. So is Clock's hook shot as well. Doom. He's up a ward. He's got Boots of Travel now, so just continuing that AFK farm. We're gonna throw out the Omni Slash. I guess got the Witch Doctor, I want to say. But, well, that's all good. Camp. He's going to continue TPing out. Tide's now the one in trouble. Force Staff's there. Nicely done. The Battery Assault cancels the TP. Cure from the Mag. Shockwave to follow up and another kill going their way. Wicked Sick on the Magnus now. Scored 9-25 in favor of the Dire. But Pharaoh, he's going to just solo up the Roshan. And should be good nonetheless. And Roshan gonna drop. There we go. Is he using the new Immortal Sword? No, he's not. That's just a different sword. So Magnus, where did you just drop? Swamp brings down the Magnus. It's a Wicked Strix Streak as well. That's a lot of gold going the way of the Queen of Pain. Almost just shy of 1,000. Nicely done there. What did use her ulti, but got the kill. A Blast is gonna go through if this connects. Next on the bow, she can look to go on this. Dagger's gonna fly out as well. You go on the Dazzle there, you get the kill. Clockwork's gonna TP out. He might drop. Nope, he's gonna be okay. Oh, and now it's Ancient Apparition who's in some trouble here. They're pinging him out. If he gets bash, gonna see. He needs a bash. Oh, he gets it! First hit! And then like 3 crits. Jeez. That Ancient Apparition tried, but I mean, sometimes there's only so much you can do. That's just disgusting. Ounce of RNG. Doom still just kind of farming away. Hasn't gotten any impact items. He's got 3. Okay, Blink is an impact item, but he's not doing anything impactful with it. The Midas is a non-impact item, and so are the Boots of Travel. They don't let you do anything. Clockwork went for the hook shot. Actually connected onto the Doombringer, who's going to drop now as well. The Skewer's there, and he goes down. Clockwork getting credit for that one. Magnus helping out. And I mean, it's at this point that they're just getting run over. Scores 10 to 27. Tide now going to drop. The Omni Slash comes through. And he's got buyback, but are you going to... Oh, it's just so tough. They're going to look to rotate in. Clock actually looking for the Quap. That's more damage to her with the Blade Mail than she does. Gonna pop the Blade Mail, and looks like she's just gonna blink away. No hook shot to follow up. No, not gonna do a whole lot. Ancient Apparition Blast does connect on 2. Tower gonna get forced out, but doesn't look like that's gonna be it. Abyssal Blade now finished up on the Juggernaut. So he's hitting absurdly hard. Let's have that level 3. Oh, Witch Doctor, what are you doing? Abyssal gonna get popped in. 1 big crit, and he goes down. Magnus with the Skewer. Juggernaut with another crit. Oh man, this guy is hitting way too hard. What's the Queen doing? Why is she so low? I don't even understand what's happening in this game. Now Juggernaut's going to go in the Tide, gets a bash as well. Glimpsed him out though, a little bit questionable from the Disruptor. Maybe saving the Tide just then. But either way, they can still look to force this. They've got the Aegis. Not sure why they're backing off. Maybe want to wait for Skewer? I don't know. I don't see any reasons they should not pressure this. They could have easily killed the Tide there. Now they can. He's coming out. You're gonna see him. Mask Commander's gonna go. He gets the bash, a crit as well. Another one he brought down. Wop comes in as well. They're trying to bring down the Jug, but Disruptor was finishing blinks. Oh, that Ravage though. Nicely done. Skewer back as well, and Juggernaut with the Shadow, with the Weave, and then the crit and the Cleave. That's just too much damage. This Juggernaut walking away with this game. Nicely done. This is going to force it to a game number 3 if Souls of Victory are unable to do anything. They can buy back on the Tide and Ravage, but they think they've already lost Rax, even if he does. And now Doombringer trying to split push, but it's like, what did the Doom do for you this game? He AFK farmed a whole bunch, and then just died whenever he came to a fight. So maybe you have to rethink the draft choices and how they want to play these games. Juggernaut, he's just... I think he's honestly at this point almost too fat to deal with. But it looks like they're not going to tap out after 1 Rax. They feel like they can take this later. So they're going to continue on with that. Ancient Apparition Blast going out to check Roshan, but it's still down. Juggernaut hasn't even been 5 minutes since they took it. In fact, it's still got a minute left on the Aegis. Ancient Apparition Blast going to catch this on the tail end. Does tag the Magnus. We're going to do some damage there. Ancient Apparition nowhere near Nags. That's nowhere in sight. Juggernaut's got his Omni Slash up if he wants to go on somebody, and an Eagle Song to boot. Absolutely absurd amount of damage potential coming out from him. Clockwork clearing up the creeps. There's Disruptor as well. Juggernaut's going to go forward. Brings down... Oh man, brings down the Enchanters very easily. Now looking for the Tide. Pops the Basher. Fortunately, Tide... Oh, he's going to get dropped by the Omni. Double kill for the Juggernaut. The Doom on the backline gets cleaned up by the rest of his team. Clockwork and Dazzle Disruptor bring that guy down. Magnus died to the Queen of Pain. She's the only one left on the team really doing anything. Mox, keeping everybody together. And there's the Aegis respawn. Juggernaut, though, good call. Blink away from that. You don't want to get first bash. What are you doing? This is not something you want a part of. I'm going to go forward. Dagger is going to connect and slow him down a little bit, but should be okay. Just drop the Healing Ward and you'll be fine. Oh, he's going to be okay. Almost walks back into the Ice Blast, but doesn't. No, he's just going to be able to wait this tower once the creeps show up. Dazzle should be okay. Yeah, healed up very quickly. This Disruptor now has a mechanism as well. The sustain coming up from these guys is immense. And Clockwork sitting on the front lines, almost has an Ags. It's gonna be very hard to go on. Doom has one of his own Ags, so this might be the time they want to go for it. He's got some. He's still gonna drop very quickly. I don't think they can kill anybody. I think even if they Doom Juggernaut, he's just gonna get Shadowgraved and go to town. They want to kill this Tide. They're pinging him out. That's his own team. They're warning him. They know it's coming. Juggernaut still chasing. Tide's gonna find a bounty room. Doesn't have a blink dagger yet. He's gonna start TPing out. There's the Abyssal. And they bring him down. He's gonna crack in it, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna get crit down. And now godlike Juggernaut. Proving very strong. This Tide got buyback, but what's he gonna do? Buyback and try and walk into a Ravage, into a Kinetic Storm? Or sorry, yeah, Static Storm. Blink back on the Doom. Static Storm does come out as well. Juggernaut's gonna go. Pops his Mask Commandus, brings that guy down in a hurry. Now it's the Witch Doctor who's running frayed light. What are you doing? Gets once, twice, two-shotted. And Juggernaut is just hitting too hard at this point. I think it's pretty much GG. They're not gonna call it yet. Gonna stand and fight. Oh, no, there it is. Clouds is gonna call it. Or sorry, Difey 499 is gonna call it. The Blink Skewer RP miss. GG, well played. And we're gonna be going to a game number 3 here shortly. So there it goes. They let it go through. Some ceremonial well diving, as it seems, but nonetheless, the Dire come up with a very impressive performance. Earthshakerino's tie the score up at 1 apiece. Then we'll be back shortly with game number 3.